Hey everyone, I'm Marbozir and welcome to Overfall. So, Overfall is a tactical turn-based RPG with procedurally generated world, and it's coming out in early access on March the 1st. Now, I've not actually played it yet, so I don't know what exactly to expect, but the game definitely caught my attention, so I'm going to check it out. Let's do it. So, let's have a look. These are pretty much my first impressions. I've not really played the game at all. I mostly checked if it works, and that's about it. This is a let's try after all. That's exactly what we're doing. Anyway, we got two characters, from the looks of it, and there are a few classes. Most of them seem to be locked. Alright, we got a fighter and a cleric. And what are these things? Some skills. Heroic Leap. Leaps to target hex, deals 2 damage to foes. These are our stats. We got accuracy, we got defense, health, critical chance, speed, and initiative. Alright. That's our weapon. Chop, deals 4 damage, applies bleeding. Cleave, deals 4 damage, applies mortal wounds to targets with bleeding. Execute, deals 4 damage, applies blind. Looks like there are quite a lot of status effects in the game. Yeah, vulnerable, mortal wounds, bleeding, bone pour, blind. Anything else? Agony, confusion. There are a lot of status effects. Alright. Earthcrack, applies vulnerable and removes 1 buff from foes. Applies vigor and removes 2 buffs. Okay, so removing debuffs will be a thing. And it looks like it will be pretty damn important, considering there are a lot. Applies disarm and immobilized. And we got some trinkets. Weapon attacks have a 15% chance to heal self by 3. You have 10% chance to heal every ally on your party by 1 whenever you use a skill. And whenever a foe misses a weapon skill on you, you restore 2 health. Alright? And we got a cleric. Faithful Pull. Pulls target ally 3 hexes, applies protection and restores 2 health. What else do we have here? Wave of Light, deals 3 damage, applies agony and blind on critical hit. Retribution, deals 4 damage, applies confusion. Holy Nova, deals 3 damage to adjacent foes, restores 2 health to adjacent allies. Applies regeneration and 2 stacks of Aegis, removes 2 debuffs, and applies fear. Whenever you apply a beneficial skill on ally, you have a 30% chance to get the exact effects too. Not bad. Removes 2 debuffs from self upon killing an enemy. Whenever you miss an attack, next weapon attack on you misses. And yeah, there are quite a lot of unlockables. Can we swap any of these things? Let's see, maybe? Void Leaf, we got that. We also got this, and I don't think we can swap them, no. Actually, yes, we can. Alright. Reaper's Harvest. Increases accuracy by 2 and critical chance by 5% for each foe you kill with a direct hit in a single match. That's probably not so good for a cleric. I would say it's not. Okay, Void Leaf. Let's get started then. We can generate random names. I mean, slightly better ones. Colin, fine. And doesn't really matter, I suppose. Merla. Fine by me. Enter the portal. I can't believe my eyes. You're them. It's been 3 centuries since you entered the portal, and now you're back. Yes, hi? Who are you? 3 centuries has passed. How? Who are you? I am the last member alive of the Portal Keepers. In other words, my family. 3 centuries has passed. How? Portal Keepers? The name of my family has been carrying. We watched the portal for generations. For the day you will return. The same duty descended from my parents to me. That means everyone we knew is dead. I'm sorry. I know how it feels. I lost my beloved ones on my quest too. But you must focus now. Okay, whatever. 3 centuries has passed. How? Oh yeah, there's some text on top as well. Gods know. For generations, my family waited for your arrival. Right at this spot, I am the lucky one to fulfill our family prophecy now. Special bubbles. Each character has a unique personality trait that constitutes their viewpoint on certain situations. These special dialogue options will appear in yellow and can drastically alter the outcome of an encounter. Okay, interesting. I think there have been an anomaly in time when we entered the portal. You have the wisdom to understand the difference, but not many could foresee that this would happen, except for one wizard. Why have you been waiting for us? A mighty wizard, Isel, gave this quest to my great-grandfather for the day you will return. The world isn't the same since you left. The Ever-King has gone missing. Okay. I don't know who these people are. The citadel has vanished long ago. No one knows why and how. But Isel left my family a message to hide and deliver to you for when this day comes. A message? 2 beacons will be unsealed only to those who are revered. Their light will unveil the path to your king. Only when the races of these deem you worthy. Then we should introduce ourselves to the leaders of these first. If we are to find those beacons. What does this mean? Well, more dialogue options here. If that's true, then you should make your way up in their society first. Times have changed. The world is in chaos. Do you have anything else that may aid us on our journey? Do you have anything else that may aid us on your journey? Okay, maybe not so many options here. Take this. +2 frag, whatever that means. I'm not quite sure. There's no tooltip other than +2 frag. That's the least I can do, apart from giving our family's ship to you. Thanks for everything you've done. We will be on our way now. Farewell. How was this encounter? Well, it was 5 out of 7. And here we are. That's the world. And it is procedurally generated, so I assume this is going to be different every time we start a new game. What are these things? Reputation. With the dwarves, elves, orcs, goblins, hollows, and Forsaken. We got frag. Oh, that's the currency. Alright then. We got dust, a magical ingredient. We got rune, sacred stones of the unknown world. Can be used for resurrection, protection, and to hire companions. And we got food. That's fairly self-explanatory. The dust can be used to upgrade utility skills at guild ships. Also can be used to alter movement speed of the ship for a short period of time by pressing space. Okay. And what's this? Mysterious invaders started pouring from the portal, and their objective is to build a shipyard. Alright, so let's take a look around then. Arctic Island, Grasslands Island, Grasslands Island, Barrens Island. Contains inn. We don't really need that. I don't think so. And what's this? Adventure ship. Can we go meet it? Apparently we can. Alright, hi. Heard any rumors of Discord in the area? There's more than plenty around these areas, especially lately. Okay. Aiding humans quest added. Oh, we got a quest. I like quests. And that's probably not so good. Guild fighter. I think that's actually good for us. We can get some training. I assume it's not going to be cheap. Yeah, we can't afford any of that, unfortunately. But that's how you upgrade, apparently. So what about that quest? Right here, aiding humans. Let's go into the quest then. Might as well. Let's see how far away it's going to be. Dwarf ship. Okay. Now I don't need you. Wait, hold on, we're supposed to go in the other direction. Yeah, not this way, the other way. Off we go then. A lot of islands around here. There's the quest. Pretty obvious. That island was on fire to the northwest. Okay, whatever you say. Take him to the slave market. He looks tired. Take him to a hotel. Well, let's not take him to a slave market, that's just mean. Okay, he seems unsatisfied. Well, alright. What was that sound? I guess we failed that quest, or what? He wasn't satisfied. Okay, pirate ships are probably not good for our health, if I had to guess. I have no idea where I'm going. In a random direction. Let's check one of these islands. See what we can find. Me cold. Cold night mean cold caveman. You help, yes? Help make fire. I can make a fire. Sure. Me give you a little food. We got +2 food for that. Teach the caveman to make fire. Sure. There. We got more food. And let's keep moving. We'll just check some random islands. You big man, yo. Do you feel safer in thick armor just cause you don't have anything else that thick? Yes, I do. What you said is just wrong in many ways. How could I fix my words then? You need to be much more polite and respect to others around you. Then you will be loved. Good life advice. So that's how people love me, big man. I love it already. I will be very polite now. Still, I need to beat you for being rude. Nah. Big man, don't be sad. He's like this all the time. But big man taught him a lesson. Big man is our friend. We got goblin reputation +1. Can we maybe get to fight something? That would be great. Yes, we can get to fight something. A Vorn ship spot you. I kind of just sailed into them. So, combat. Precision might. And we already got a debuff. We are already bleeding. So, what can we do? We can move or we can use heroic leap. We are not quite close enough to do that. Deals 2 damage to adjacent foes. Let's move towards him then. Then we can use Earthcrack, Unbreakable, or Incapacitate. I don't think any of these things are useful for us right now. He would have to be standing right next to us. We can skip this phase. And that's the attack phase. Not useful either, because we're not in melee range. And yes, we are bleeding, which is not so good. Faithful Pull. Oh yeah, pulls target ally 3 hexes, applies protection, and restores 2 health. 2 turn cooldown. I don't think I want to use that now. We'll just chill around here. Applies regeneration. Removes 2 debuffs. I assume I could just remove my bleeding. Probably. And applies fear. So we can remove bleeding, right? Yes, we can. Wave of Light deals 3 damage, applies agony, 25%. Deals 4 damage, applies confusion. Let's do some damage. There, 4 damage and he's confused. Skip the utility phase. Alright. Yep, he's confused. And we are crippled. And we are crippled again. So, there are a lot of debuffs in this game. Heroic Leap. Now we can use that if we want to. We could hit all of them. It might be pretty bad for our health on the next turn, but this is going to be great damage. Let's do it. Here, enjoy. And what else can we do? Disarm. Vulnerable. And removes 1 buff. They don't have any buffs anymore. Let's go for incapacitate, why not? And hit the guy with the most health. Now he's disarmed. Yeah, he skips the attack phase and the mobility phase at the same time. Nice. And we can maybe use cleave. Cleave would hit them both, which is useful. Not much point using execute. They don't have less than 50% health. Bleeding isn't bad. But this also applies bleeding. No, this applies mortal wounds to targets with bleeding. Let's go for bleeding then. Nope, that didn't quite work. Let's see if we can do some more. Applies regeneration, applies fear. We should probably get some regeneration. And then we can attack. So 3 damage. Deals 3 damage to adjacent foes. Restores 2 health to adjacent allies. Adjacent to us. We can't use any of these things because... Well, actually, yeah, I can use it like this. Not a bad idea. Will this hit our own guy? I don't think so. Actually, it will, won't it? This would hit our own guy. Yeah, that's not exactly what I had in mind, but alright. That's probably not so good. Yep, mortal wounds and bleeding. Reduces effectiveness of any received healing by 50%. Yep. Well then. I'm not sure if we can actually win this fight. Only one way to find out. So, applies vigor and removes 2 debuffs. Can't really use that. There. That kind of works. Increases damage received by 1. So cleave? No, cleave won't work. They would have to be standing right next to each other. But execute will work. We killed one. And I think our cleric is going to die. I don't know about this. Skip this phase. And can we heal ourselves? We can remove the debuffs. So let's do that. And we can't really heal ourselves, which sucks a little bit. Well then, she's almost dead, pretty much, and this guy has a ranged attack. Yep. And she's dead. I assume we're going to lose this fight. But hey, we actually know how combat works now. That's useful. Let's move away from that other dude. Right. Well, let's incapacitate him and try to apply bleed, like so. We are definitely going to lose this fight, but that's okay. We know how combat works. Yeah, it seems managing buffs and debuffs is one of the more important parts of tactical combat here. Removes 1 buff. Okay, let's try that. And cleave. I can still try to win, it's just probably not going to happen. But who knows? No, I don't think it's going to happen. It's not actually possible to miss, from the looks of it. And we are pretty much dead. Let's find out what happens when you die. You probably restart from 0, if I had to guess. And now we die. Yep. And that's that. Score 62. Not a very good one, I assume. Restart. Yep, so you basically restart. We can't really change any of these things. I don't think so. No. I can't change the weapon. The weapon is what changes these skills. These are weapon skills. I can't really change these either. We only have access to 3 skills. And we don't have access to any other classes. We can skip this part now, which is nice. Wouldn't want to go through this dialogue every single time. That would get old pretty fast. And yes, this does look like a completely new world. Alright. Let's check a few islands then. Settling down to rest, you notice the ground near your campsite was recently disturbed. Digging around, you unearth a small chest. We got 4 frags and 4 food. Sounds good to me. Let's avoid pirates and things like that. So this is basically a lot of islands with mini encounters. That's what I got out of it so far. Make fire for cavemen. Alright then. What about that volcanic island? Let's check that one out. Greetings, heroes. Are you here to participate in the arena? Sure, why not? In the arena gauntlet, getting consecutive wins is important, and you don't have time to refresh between battles. In the world tour, you travel from one island to another, and you have time for eating and refreshments between battles. Okay, let's do the arena gauntlet, why not? There will be a team of enemies challenging you. They are all masters of their own class. Go when you're ready. Remember, the more win streaks you get, the bigger the prize gets. This will probably go poorly, but hey, who knows? Let's see how it goes. Nothing I can do from back here anymore. I mean, this is a melee guy, so yeah. Let's see how much damage she can do. Okay, weakness halves the damage output. That's not so good. And there are 2 of them. Spoiler, we are probably going to die. Alright, let's try something like this. And what else? Fear? We can try fear. That actually worked. I don't think that can fail. Which is interesting. I like that. Retribution, well, it can fail if you have like a percentage chance to apply. But it doesn't look like you can actually miss with a weapon. At least so far. Anyway, deal 3 damage. Applies agony 25% and blind on critical hit. Confusion. Deals 3 damage, restores 2 health to adjacent allies. We don't have any adjacent allies. Just do some damage. Okay, and she's also blinded. Alright then. I think we should stick close to each other. Disarm and immobilized. Let's try that. And chop. Nice. No bleeding. Actually, yes, she is bleeding. Useful. Absorbs 5 damage. And what else? Increases evasion by 2. Heals 2 health every turn. Alright. Maybe we can actually win. Let's use the Faithful Pole thing, because we can heal a little bit. And apply regeneration. And that's good enough. I should have moved, maybe. Okay, let's focus on the first one. We can incapacitate the buffed caster. I think that's a caster? Blade Dancer, that's a melee. But we can incapacitate her. And then use Cleave. Just to maximize the damage. We might actually be able to win, who knows? Maybe. We'll find out. So, Dispel is the only thing I can do right now. On ourselves. That works. And, well, I can still use Wave of Light. Here, enjoy. And now we are crippled, disarmed, bleeding, and poisoned. Not so good. The wizard took more damage. Let's focus on the wizard, if possible. And yeah, attack phase. was skipped because of the debuff, because we are disarmed. But we are actually winning so far. Famous last words. Okay, now we can move towards them, like so. And Scream, Numbing Light. Let's go for regeneration. And what else? Retribution. Holy Nova. Holy Nova is nice. Yeah, let's go for that one. Does damage and heal. Right, I don't want to move. I'm staying where I am. Incapacitate on the Blade Dancer. And we skipped action phase again because we were disarmed. So this is mostly about buff and debuff management so far. Okay. Not much point using Faithful Pull. I could pull him towards me on the next turn. That's not a bad idea. Have some fear. And Wave of Light. We can still use that. Maybe not like this. I'm pretty sure this will hit our own guy, although I'm not 100% sure about that. Deals 4 damage. Well, let's find out. Is this friendly fire? No, yeah. No, this is not friendly fire. These were the debuffs that he had. Alright. Applies Vigor and removes 2 debuffs. Yeah, let's use that one. And Chop. To get some bleed. Yep. The wizard is still feared. I think we can win this. Maybe. Wait, what? What did she do? Come back here. Faithful Pull. Now I could pull him towards me if I want to. Or I could just walk up to the Blade Dancer. Applies regeneration. Yeah, let's give our guy regeneration. And do some damage. There, confusion. Skips the utility phase. And I think we win. We pretty much do, yeah. Or at least we are about to win. There. Oh yeah, the wizard is back. That's fine. I don't think she can do a whole lot. Charm. Okay. What's that again? What was Charm? Skips one of the phases or something like that. Now we can use a pull. Can we? Apparently not. That's interesting. Not quite sure why, but alright. Never mind. We can do some damage. Actually, no, we can't. We can in this phase. Holy Nova, nope. We should be able to kill the wizard on the next turn. Yeah, immobilized. That's not so great because we effectively can't really do anything other than remove our debuffs, but then we can't attack because there's no melee target. That wizard might be a little bit annoying. Yeah, he's going to be slightly annoying, or she. Regeneration. We need some regeneration here. Wouldn't want to die. Here, have some of this. Yeah, she absorbed. Absorbs 5 damage, and it stacks. That's not so nice. Incapacitate. And it didn't land, damn it. We still didn't get attack phase. No debuffs, and now she's gone, damn it. Can I still hit her? Probably not. Skip this phase. I don't think this will hit her. Is she just invisible? Yeah, it will hit her, nice. Okay. Can't really use any of these. Yeah, I can't hit her like this. Just with an ability that targets space, not an actual person. And with AoE. But she will die on this turn, pretty much. Yep. Well, that was a fun fight. The game is promising, at least the tactical combat part of it. Right, let's actually kill her first, that would be great. That absorption spell is pretty damn good. Enrage. Cannot be affected by crippled, immobilized, fear, charm, disarm, confusion, blind, doubles movement speed, doubles incoming damages, cannot be dispelled. Alright. Well, dodge this. You have won the round, congratulations. Increased accuracy stat by 5, grants might and haste upon killing an enemy. That's for Tyler. And decreased health by 2. Oh, Tyler gains depressed. Decreased health by 2, accuracy by 4, evasion by 4, and critical chance by 8. But it also increased his accuracy stat by 5. Alright. I don't think I want another round. Let's get our reward. We got +2 frag. Well, that was an interesting introduction to tactical combat, but I'm going to continue in the next episode, so I hope you enjoyed this part 1 of Overfall. If you did, please click the like button, and I'll see you next time.